Hey beautiful people, Miss Sam, and I want to give you a review kind of the sentence structures that we had, that we took a pretest on, that many of us bombed completely. So if you'll watch this video, then when you're done and you're ready to go, let me know. I'll give you another test. You can take it as many times as you need to, but you'll need to review the information before requesting another quiz, okay? So basically what we have here is we have basic building blocks of our sentence construction, and that's all gonna boil down to those parts of speech. Remember those? So you have a noun, you have a pronoun, you have verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, interjection, and a conjunction. For absolutely any sentence, you have to have two of these items. Doesn't matter what kind of sentence it is, they have to have two of it. You have to have either a noun or a pronoun, that's going to be your subject, and you have to have a verb. Obviously, verb, that's your action, all right? You have to have those two. Doesn't matter if it's a simple sentence, a compound sentence, complex sentence, compound complex sentence, whatever it is. The rest of this stuff is just some of it's extra, and I'll show you in just a second which one is not extra, especially when you're trying to come up with these other kinds of sentences. These two add detail. Okay, that's their main purpose, is to add detail. Let me get a different color pen here, all right? And then prepositions, quite honestly, they are to add detail. They point in a direction, so over the river, through the woods, to grandmother's house, okay, that kind of thing. They add detail, and they are really, in my opinion, a lot of times, though, that's where your source of confusion comes in, because you end up with a preposition and you think, oh, it's got a noun in it, so it's got to be the subject. No. So this may add confusion. All right. Interjections. These are your fun words. Hey, hi, ouch, those kinds of things. This last one, this is the one where we get into trouble, okay? Because this last one is the conjunctions. Okay? These bind two things together. They connect things. So they connect or combine. Well, how do you know if it's a conjunction? Well, that's the big problem, is because you have to know what the conjunctions are in order to identify them, to get them into this sentence structure. So conjunctions, we know, fanboys. All right, there are a bunch of other ones, and we'll go over those in a minute when we get to the complex sentences and that kind of thing. But fanboys, we know, go with compound sentences. All right, they connect. All right, so basic building blocks, you have to have a subject, you have to have a verb. So if I said the cat barked, I have a subject and I have a verb. That's what the cat did. The cat barked. Well, my cat did, and she'll probably jump up here in a second and show you. All right, cat barked. Have to have that. If I said, even in sentences, remember we had talked about our imperative, interrogative, our declarative, those kinds of sentences. Even if I said sit, that still has a subject. It's just the understood you. So if I were going to explain that. This is my verb, this is my subject. All right? It's understood. Don't have to write it out. That's just the way it goes. All right? This is a simple sentence. Make sense? I hope so. And I hope you're kind of taking notes on these, because these things are here. You have to be able to recognize them, because when you take them out of the sentence, it's all going to boil down to had barked. All right? That's the first thing that you need to know. You have to have a subject and a verb to make a sentence. Okay? That's part one.